Alrighty, so yesterday we had, ETH, the news come out, everything's on track. So things were looking pretty good, pretty bullish, short time frame. And then the stock markets came out and shut the bed, obviously forming a badass, really big red candle to the downside. And we're on the last line of support. There was always the possibilities and always the thoughts of, will Bitcoin go to 12K? We're getting near that now. We're getting to the last line of support. So it's very important to stay focused through these times to see, are we going to get an extremely cheap market? Are we going to get something that really goes to the overextend, like really oversold, and we do go down to 12K? We had a very key support. We lose this level, we definitely go down to those zones. So I'm going to go through that with you guys as well. I'm going to go through the Discord, go through the trades from yesterday. We were long, we were great, we were good. We did have the stops there. We turned short as well, and the market tanked. We did have some unlucky stops, which we'll go through. But I am looking at 1 or 2 short-term trades during this stream while I'm going through all the content and those sort of things. And it's a big show, guys. It's a big show. Rhythm is back. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I hope you're all doing fantastic yourselves. No more wasting time, and let's get into the show.
Click. Have you heard the news? What? With his finger on the pulse, it's like Sheldon knew. Click. When the sniper shoots, we got Sheldon on the charts, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. So enter the sniper, click. Time to be dedicated, sniper mode is activated. Explosions in the market are in target, and Sheldon demonstrates. Mirror on the wall, Master Sheldon tell us all. We got Sheldon on the chart, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. Enter the sniper, click. Enter the sniper.
Yo, Banter fam, what's happening? Hope you all are having a great day. Pop in the comments, how are we feeling today? How are you guys doing? Wow, like where'd the red candle come from? Like where'd this the strong move come from? And especially the stock markets. We got the Dixie pumping right now. We got the 10-year yield out of nowhere, pumped to 3% yesterday, which is massive. It was really, obviously we got a lot going on in the world right now, and the stock market's still not looking too great. So still making it quite tough for the crypto markets. But we've now realized and we now understood that we got to get our short-term game running. It's the only thing that the market is offering right now is short-term movements. And we got to keep on track on that and build a good momentum. So if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're part of the community and part of it, smash that like button. Please comment below the shows as well of anything, your ideas and these sort of things. I want to really interact well and start building off what you guys want. End of the day, the show is here for you guys every day. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Sheldon_Sniper. Make sure you're on our Discord group. Very important, guys. As there might be a live trade that I might take. I'm not going massive positions right now until we, yesterday was quite annoying with the drop. But if there is at any point, make sure you are part of the Discord, guys. So you got 3 more days left. If you go onto the Discord, links below in the description, you will see Sheldon the Sniper. You'll see my general charts. This is where you guys can chat and you can give me all your ideas. Please do that. We then have the live trading, short-term trades and long-term trades. This is under the VIP section. And the live trading, there's 2 more days until it goes under the VIP. And to be part of the VIP, you just got to use one of our links below in the description. You're part of our Bitget or our Bybit or any of these. If you're using that link and using that exchange, it doesn't cost you anything. By using and trading on that, it does get you into our VIP groups. Now, if you have a look yesterday, you could see that we're catching life again. This is where whenever I'm doing any trades on the market or any trades live, this is where I'm chatting. You can see how I'm updating, how I'm giving different trades. Quite annoying day in the office yesterday because we were long, we had the short-term stops, and then we flipped short. And we're like, if we're going to lose our longs, we need to go short because there's going to be a big short. There's going to be a big drop. And you can see the charts of what we were looking at yesterday. We did have Solana, unluckily, having a little spike up before that and then completely shooting down. I actually have the trades over here where this was us yesterday. Let's actually get it up here. I don't know about you guys. Please pop in the comments there. Like, it was great to be back, though. It was really great for us catching this. And I'm happy that we have a Discord now. I'm happy that we have a place to communicate. I'm happy we have a place that we can really catch momentum. It's really, really, really cool. So you can see we lost that trend. We then looked at some short entries. We had our stops here. All of a sudden, a short squeeze and a nice little push from Solana, making us a 0.7 risk stop loss hit. And then all of a sudden, boom, it worked exactly. It even hit the second TP exactly the way we wanted it. So that was quite annoying, but at least we did track it right. And all we can do is just shift the strategy slightly for the next one. Ideally, to become a trader and to be getting good at this market, you just got to cash momentum and you got to be tracking the market quite a bit. So I'm literally tracking the market a lot at the moment and just catching that momentum. It's another small little trick if you're becoming a trader or it doesn't matter if it's long term views or whatever you're trading, is to actually track the market for a little while and then trade it. Very important. It catches that momentum and you start to get the feel, and don't spread to too many tokens either. Work with the ranges. So we had the Solana one and we had the ETH one. Now the ETH one for me, I did thought that I got stopped, but I didn't get stopped out on my short. This was the drawing that we had on ETH over here. You can see how we shot up to the entry and then a complete drop off very quickly. It even went way beyond my TPs on where I thought it would actually go. It went way below that to those areas. I actually didn't get stopped. And, I had the long stoppage on my Bitget account yesterday. I'll show you guys now what I'm doing here. But I had my long-term, my long stop hit yesterday where I started with $3,000 in the account yesterday. I took it to about, I think it was 2,780. So I took about a $200 loss. But then my ETH one didn't get stopped out. And you can see I took profits earlier on this morning. And basically, I ended up building the account to 4K. So I made 25% on this account. Now, I am going to take the account back to 2.7 for the next live trading show. So I can be with you guys throughout the whole sort of thing. But it was nice to get some gains. And I actually want to give those gains back to the community. So, guys, what I am going to do, I feel like we need a little bit of pump up today and a little bit of inspiration. I got a friend that I do want to help with a few $100. He just needs a little bit of help, so I want to help him out. But I'll give away, let's say, $200-300 out of this. So $600 I'll be giving away for you guys now. For anyone that needs it, I do feel that it's a day that we need to pick up the momentum and just get a little bit of fun going again. So if you go to my Twitter, I am gonna put what is your best dad joke or mom joke. I want jokes. What is your best dad, or let's get this, mom joke? And the winner, I'll be giving away 2 times $300. And I'm going to be doing this with a lot of the profits, guys. For me, it's not a sense of me building the cash or doing anything like that. Winner to the dress jokes. Let me put a capital D here so the dads don't feel so bad. What is your best? Go pop it in here. The reason why I'm doing it on Twitter, it's easy to communicate with you after if you are a winner. So I'll be selecting in this 2 times 3 times. What is your best dad joke? Okay, cool. Please go pop. Send your jokes there. I wanna have a little bit of a laugh and get the momentum back. So any money that I make through these times, I'm gonna go straight back to where we were yesterday. Throughout these trades and stuff. So I'll go back to 2.7. So I'll flush out all of this and give it to the community, give it to you guys for anyone that needs it, that really wants to do it. Remember, another big thing, guys, is while we're catching, remember what I was saying about the catching momentum of that. Bitget, what I really like about it is they do have the demo accounts, which is not real money. So very important, guys. If you go to Bitget and you go to the stuff, like it's actually nice that you can go and while you're learning the Discord, like if you're taking calls and you're only getting into it and understanding, like definitely go use the Demo accounts, where they give you $3,000 and you can trade the coin. It's not real money, but it gets you moving. And if you feel like trading today, trade that. Just the ideal part of this is just to catch the momentum and to get with the markets. Stoppages mean nothing. Like it means, I'm so happy that we got stopped yesterday on the longs, because look what happened next. Like now for me, any other next longs now is going to be way bigger potential than what that long was yesterday. Now, what happened yesterday? Yesterday we had ETH that was sitting at the bridge of breaking the $1,700 mark. Now, it was very close to breaking that area. And if we broke that area, there was a big gap to the 1,900. So we had the news come out and we're like, okay, Bitcoin's sitting near 21K. Like, if we break through here, we're going to have a nice little move. So we thought bullish because we had, that dominance at such a critical level of dropping through that area. And you can see there's the yellow line. If it dropped that and we had the breakthrough that, like it was the right idea of where we were thinking. And we knew if it went wrong, we would shift short and would move. So at least we started to really catch the momentum. Now, before I do go back into some of the trades and some of the things that I'm looking at, let's actually go have a look at what's actually happening. We did have the stock markets sort of tank yesterday. As soon as it opened, it hurt quite bad. It came down quite hard, causing the crypto market to come down too. And we're still at that same level of like, where is this right shoulder going to end? When are we going to have some sort, because, we are getting RSI starting to overextend. When are we going to have this area over here? Where is the bottom right shoulder? Do we still go down and test, possibly double bottom? Is there lower areas before we shoot up? We're currently waiting for the stock market to play ball so we can start getting momentum in the crypto market. Now, the big issues that we had yesterday was having this move over here from the 10-year yield. This is never good. If this is shooting up like this, it's not good for all the markets in general. And as you can see, I am tracking that momentum. So right now, that's still moving up. So we can't deny that the bearish move that happened yesterday can continue. There can be little short-term bounces in between, but ideally the direction is down for now. And if this continues up, it's got a very key level, which is this area over here. If it breaks through that, we can be looking at another really strong push from the 10-year. This going up and the Dixie going up, still continuing to move up. Remember the critical level that I went through yesterday is the Dixie's at 2001, 2002 levels. And if it continues here, it's just showing like, don't be surprised if there's more downside in the market. We can't change that. All we can do is shift to that and trade to that. Remember what I said, anywhere in this area, even if we stay here for the rest, if you portfolios in these areas, I think you're going to do really well in the 3 to 5 year period. Any portfolios you build here, as long as you're not buying shit coins and buying stuff that may not be here. But any long-term positions that you're dollar costing in these areas, I think you're going to do really well, especially going with the top 10, top 20 cryptos out there. If you're building a portfolio, I think you're being really smart by DCAing. If it goes cheaper, know that the market can get cheaper, prep on that. And if you can really take advantage, if it does go cheaper, to build long-term portfolios, I think you're going to do really well going forward, because you are buying in an area where, the market's down 80%. No one's buying at this point. Everyone's flushed out. It's the simple psychology of where we're at right now. And even though, look at this, something's shifted. To have this dominance go down like this at these areas, something's definitely shifted. So I think there's still a few altcoins that really have massive, bright futures. And I think whenever the next bull market starts and the next bull cycle starts, I think we're going to see some. I don't think as many alts are going to run as what the previous ones did. I think the biggest one was 2017. I think the 2021 was a little bit smaller, but still pretty big. And I think it's just going to get a little bit smaller as we go. Less tokens are going to do higher percentages than all of them doing crazy things. So don't forget to zoom out. Very important. Before we jump in, don't forget to zoom out. Right now, buying long-term, buying spot is not making money. It's not making you any dollars right now. It's not making anything right now. The only thing that could be making you money is the short-term trades, the shorting, the longing, these sort of things. It is a crazy market, so it is quite tough to navigate it, but we got to get good at that this time. If you can get good at short-term trading and short-term stuff, you can be really good at long-term and really good at high time frames. So always remember that. It's very important. One thing about, even if you don't want to trade leverage and do these things, I agree. You don't have to, but use the demo accounts and do it, because it teaches you so much in a short period of time. all I can say is, even if guys have been struggling with it the last, month or two of getting into the stuff, you can't tell me you haven't learned more, not only about yourself, but trading, than what you've ever learned in the crypto market. You learn it in a very short period of time. This is the time to build that knowledge and to be strong. When the money time comes, you got to be ready for it. If you're not ready for it, you're going to ruin it. It's so shitty to be sitting here and to be lost in your accounts. You know what's worse? Like, you make 100x in your portfolio now and then you lose it. And robot. Can you hear me? Am I fine, James? James.
It's got better now. It's better now. It was just for a couple of seconds when
robotic. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, guys, to make tons of money and lose it sucks. So you're at this stage now, get damn clever. So when the money comes, like, you don't lose it. So guys, I just want to make sure if you go through to the Discord here, because I do want to make sure if I do take any sort of trades, I'm going to say what's up here again. Go give it love. I want to make sure we had quite a bit of new people joining up yesterday. So just go to the Discord, the link below, and go react to this. I want to make sure that everyone's happy and here. This is where you're communicating with me every day. I'm communicating here lots. I like Twitter and these sort of things, but this is purely my trading community here and to the guys that are with it. So give it lots of love. Tell me where you're from. Put all your flags in there. Really cool. Join that definitely. And remember, guys, it's going VIP. So you got to be with one of our exchanges just to get it. As I was saying, all of the stuff is very free for you guys. Okay, cool. So what I'm looking at next is Bitcoin to definitely, let's jump into the smaller time frames. You can see it's basically forming, a downwards wedge is what we're forming at the moment, and we are coming to our last line of support. So there might be a possibility of a short-term trade. That's where my next live trading show is going to be happening. I just need a few more candle prints. So I know Rune's doing a show today. Definitely check it out. It's going to be a good one. But after that, I'm probably going to be looking at definitely either today or tomorrow, looking at the next session. I want to continue from yesterday and continue the momentum and the move. Because, even though we are in the last danger support, there can be any sort of short-term bounces at this point, or that takes us up back to the 19.3 anywhere there. That's a decent little move. The range has gotten bigger in the market now. So you are going to get 5-10% very quickly to the up or the downside. So either we have a little bounce off from here and go back there. If we break through it, obviously it will bring a bit of momentum again, something like this, and continue to the upside. So we'll be looking at maybe trading this little piece up here, taking some profits, buying the retest and continuing, and that could possibly send Bitcoin back up to these areas up here, or we go from there to this area here, and then we finally break that low, and then it becomes like this knife where it just goes and goes, and you got to sit there and be like, holy shit, like where's this thing gonna drop to? We're still waiting for a capitulation candle. We're still waiting for that candle that just drops crazy, and then gets bought up, and we get this long tail and volume. That's what we're waiting for. So until we get that on the high time frames, we can't deny that new lows can come in at any point. So this can be the bearish scenario from there, or even from where we are now, we go down to these areas. A double bottom would be nice. It would be a good bullish sign if we can bounce on double bottom with really strong volume. Or we're going to completely drop through this. So be very prepared that right now it's a 70% chance that Bitcoin does make new lows than previously, but we're going to just track it. It's either going to be, if we lose this low over here and we do something where we drop here, I think it will come back up here. We got to then prep for those shorts, because I think the next one can be really nasty and really deadly to the downside. So either way, right now I'm focused short time frame. Because long time frame, I know I'm dollar costing and building any positions of, I wouldn't say ETH's my favorite right now, but a lot of them, Phantom, Solana, LUNC, Cardano, all of these I'm building long-term portfolios. But I know I'm not going to make money on them right now. I'll make money in the long-term view of them. I'm focused very much short time frame and where we're looking. And if I do have a look here, so if Rand's doing a show and I can't go live, please make sure that you are on the Discord there, that I can give you the trades. The one that I am looking at pretty decently is NIA. You can see NIA over here. I'm basically tracking it. And if it loses these lows, it's going to create a great short for us. And if we break this channel to the upside, it's going to create a nice little short temporary upside. You could see how big this movement was down. And remember, nothing will move in one line. We can do something like this, up, and then continue the damage. So if that is the play to play out, I'm going to be taking advantage of this little move over here. I'm basically going to be using my fib to see where's the 618. And you can see the 618 is lining up with all this resistance in this area over here. So near a break of this little area over here for me, sends it to this area here. I'm happy with that, and I'm still prepping for the more damage and the more hurt to come later. But this is something for me that I'm looking that, it's a 5% to the upside. This can be spot. This can be anything. My stop loss will be under the previous low. So be aware that this chart will be coming. This is one that I'm prepping for the day. I'm a very competitive person. Like a stop yesterday is quite annoying for me, but I come back with revenge. I come back with these sort of things. And the wins, remember, it doesn't matter. Like you can literally have 6 stops. As long as you haven't, you don't wipe yourself in those 6 stops, that's important. Like 2 wins, you'll see you double, triple the account. You'll see it. And I think the whole purpose of this Discord and that to go, because we're even getting to a section now where, the $400 challenge, that's coming back. And yesterday was a good start of me starting these sort of trades. But what we actually did is we're finding a way that you can live track that actual portfolio. So you can pop into Discord at any point and go, look, where is the $400 challenge? What is it in? What is it doing here? What is it doing that? And actually any of the accounts. So we're working really hard on that. So Nia is the one over there for me. The next one for me is Solana, which I actually took a small one now. So any trading that I'm doing now that I'm not doing, if I'm not doing it live with you guys, is for me because I'm keeping momentum. I want to make sure we hit that streak, that strong streak that comes. We're going to have stops, but I want that strong streak to come. And any of those that do happen on that, I'm giving the money to the community. But I am definitely keeping warm at the moment. So anytime we do shoot it. So you can see over here, I have taken a short-term little Solana position. A small position, not a big one. It is valued at around 33K. But I have opened a small one over here, and that's just because Solana broke that little area over there. So for me, I was looking at any little buys in this area over here. Now definitely stop loss under the previous low, nothing above, but I'm also looking for that little move to the upside. So I'm going to be looking at a Solana and a Nia entry as the 2 little trades. Obviously, Bitcoin is still not bullish yet. I'm sort of waiting for Bitcoin to basically break out. I see it has slightly broken out of this push, but I'm waiting for it to break out of there. And if it breaks out of there, higher time frame, I'm still bearish at this point. But this will just confirm a little bullish move to the upside over here, which can be a decent one for the altcoins and decent one for the market. So I'm sort of prepping for that. I want to get on fire with these short terms, because if I can just build now and make dollars and just go dollar cost and dollar cost and dollar cost and dollar cost, I just need to create this wheel of just creating dollars, build dollars, build dollars, build dollars, so that I can just keep filtering and keep building my long-term portfolios through these times. So I'm basically waiting on that move to be happening, and Solana and Nia will be the calls that I'm looking at. If we look at the rest, I saw Chainlink took quite a hard hit. Look at that last previous trade, small stoppage, very annoying. We got to really structure and work with these. That's why I'm giving you guys ranges with stop losses. And remember, with the Discord group, the live trading, I'm giving you guys exactly buy zones and stop losses and these sort of areas. But then you got the short-term trades, and you must go through these guys, because this is not giving you exact buys. It's giving you areas of shorting and longing, but it's not giving you stop losses and stuff. And this is a nice place that while you learn on the live trading, you're getting tons of these calls every single day. You can decide where your stop losses go and what works for you and these sort of things. So you can start using these trades as well. Look how many of them there are, guys. It's a ton. We give lots. We work really hard every day. Even when I'm not on the shows, to make sure that you guys are getting tons of alpha. So you can see all of this over here. It is a lot of different charts in that. But you could see how Chainlink got completely destroyed in that time. Let's look at Cardano. Cardano, there's the move. I did draw it up last week. beautifully to that zone and now on its way down. And you can see how everything is sort of pointing short term to the downside. I see Rune has completely dropped the lows. So we can be looking at Rune go back to these low areas. If we have a look here, guys, if things go really south, you're looking at 20% down just from Rune to test the lows. But if Bitcoin does go to 12K, like everything can go half of what it is right now. Your choice if you're going to look at that as a bad thing or a massive opportunity if that does happen. Remember last year, if Bitcoin went to 200K, that was it. That was the bull market we were all looking for. But the fact that everything came back down to the areas, it just creates that, people were saying, I was late, I'm late. I think if we go another 40% down in this market again, you're no longer late. We're back at those areas again, and some sort of bull market, even if it goes half of what it did last time, it's an incredible run for the future. And you just got to keep that mindset strong with all of it. But you can see Uni making its way down, AVAX. There's the drawing over there. Didn't go as high as what I thought it would, but AVAX, showing quite a bit of weakness at the moment, and also showing the possibilities. If AVAX goes to $10, that's insane. Matic's matched the drawing perfectly. The drawings that we did last week, you could see over here how we shot up to that box over there beautifully, and now we're on our way down. And I'm probably thinking, for me, I really want to get long-term buys on Matic. I didn't buy enough previously, and I really want to get it around 60 cents. It can go low if Bitcoin goes lower, but if I can get anywhere 60, 40 cents, like anywhere for that for Matic, I'm definitely loading up. I think Matic's one of the best projects right now, and a lot of interest is building there at the moment. So Matic's definitely a big one for me. We got Theta as well, getting pretty cheap. I know my mom's still waiting for her 80 cents. She thinks we can get to 80 cents, and that's her ultimate long-term buy in the area she really wants to be buying Theta at. And right now, it's at the last line. So you can see basically the whole market's getting to its last line of support. The last time doesn't mean it can't bounce here. We can bounce. We'll track that and see if there is any sort of bounces, and we've got to sort of break these trends, all these downtrends that we are forming right now. So it could possibly be a great opportunity to get in, but I'd rather wait for the trend lines to break to make sure that we are catching the momentum. But we also at the point that if we lose anywhere of these areas now, things can move quite heavily down. So I won't be too much on the button of just buying at any point now. Like I said, dollar costing is probably good, but I would definitely be saving dollars for cheaper amounts. And I was speaking last week about if you needed cash or money that you can't afford to lose. I hope you've been putting stop losses on those. Any money you can't afford to lose, put a stop loss on. I know it's pretty south now, but all you can do is just keep learning throughout the times. Where is Luna? This has been crazy, guys. What's happening here? I don't think it's a buy. I don't think it's a buy at all, but it's incredible to see how Luna Classic is just like doing absolutely crazy things. Like if we look at when this thing broke, this is why you become a TA chartist and why you learn these things and stuff, because you'll pick things up earlier than others. Sometimes I may be busy through the time or someone's busy through the time, but if you can pick up, that this thing was ranging and we finally broke through it, we had hit the same top and it broke through. Like, look at this. It did absolutely insane things. Like what was the percentages to this move? 200% on Luna Classic. Now for me, this is something I could definitely not buy. If I do have, the guys are saying they really want to get it to 10 cents or any of these sort of areas. Like if I had to go to anywhere near 10 cents, it's like I think 200x from here. So I'll maybe put $50 in it to see if it ever does something like that. But it's just crazy. Again, it just shows you why you need to be focusing on charts and why you need to be focusing on these things and really just understanding patterns, because you'll catch these things early. And if you do, remember, one trade change your whole entire life. Like it really does. So this is crazy to see. I'm quite interested to see what happens with Luna. Imagine they make a comeback. Imagine Luna makes a comeback and comes back to life. I see Stargate showed some life. I don't think the chart, there's not much over here right now, but I don't think it's a very bullish chart just yet. I actually do look at a little push like this, coming and testing resistances here. I think it might be another chance to offload and another point to take profits. Like that's a very clear break, test, and continuation down. The market's not looking incredibly healthy right now. So something like this, if you do have Stargate and stuff and these sort of things, just be aware of that. I would personally, I didn't have any, but if it was, I would be definitely taking some sort of profits in these areas. I see Arweave's down to $10. Incredible. I think Arweave's still one of the steals. Yeah, is the range that I was still waiting for. I think this thing does come down to $7, and I think it comes down to $5 if Bitcoin does go anywhere near 12 or 15K. So Arweave for me is massive. One we've been waiting for, which hasn't really seen a bear market, is GMX. I think GMX, there's a possibility if the market really gets spooked out that it does come down to $40. And I am adding some here. I feel this project is going to do incredible. I really, really do. And a bear market, what? It's completely gone against the bear market at these stages. Yeah, it's not a buying area for me, but if it does go to $40, I'm definitely interested in these areas. XRP Army, looking sad. XRP for me is just, it looks dead. Let's see what it does in the future, but it doesn't look too great right now. Sushi also really long-term DCA, great area. Can come down to 70 cents in these zones and stuff like that, but this is incredible. Look what we've been through, guys. We've been through worse. Now we get a little candle yesterday. We're like, we've been through way worse. Look what we've been through. We've been through war. And those that are still sitting here and still fighting through it, like, well done. We've been through absolute war. Atom is getting to a point of, let's actually have a look here, because it's quite interesting that Atom is one of them that are still in support right now. So, Bitcoin bounces on this low range. Atom looks like it's one that's looking pretty good. Obviously, if it does drop this trend, then, I'm looking at lower ranges, 50% down from where it's at, $6 for Atom. So I'm being aware of that. But if there's a short-term bullish move here, Atom looks good. It's been respecting this quite well. And a move from here, says around $14. To the top of that trend. So keep an eye on Atom, on Cosmos. I think it can be pretty good. I think let's go through what is happening over here. Is my trade doing anything at this point? So this one, guys, this is personally just me trading this right now. Once I'm confirmed, I will post them on Discord on any trades that I am definitely taking. For now, I just got a very small sold position. I'll go through the dad jokes just now and give you guys some money. I definitely want to help any of those who need cash. But in the meanwhile, while I'm waiting for any of those to go active on the show, I will go through some coins for you guys and go through anything that you guys want me to go through. EGLD was quite annoying yesterday. The longs were looking pretty good. It was breaking like a long-term, not a long-term, but a decent, break. It was looking at breaking out there, which means we could have caught it nice and early through those stages. But it did get rejected at this point, and this is now going back to the lower ranges. We got the lower ranges, which is sitting, basically in the mid or the late 1030s. So it's still another 20% down from where we are right now. So right now, that does look like the probable play that this will probably go down to these areas. If it does lose that at any point, I think Elrond does go down to probably $30 or $25. Like I said, EGLD is definitely one I'm building long term, and if it does go anywhere there, that I'm scooping up whatever I can in those areas. We had Vet. Vet was one. You could see the shorts, guys. We just got to keep using these trends and keep sticking to the same strategy. You could see yesterday, look at all of these, like they're building these things. And as soon as they lose them, look how we catch this momentum. So keep definitely working on these strategies of these trends and stuff, because they work really, really, really well. So if there is any sort of bounce at this point, this is probably forming a flag on very short time frames. And there could be a little push up there, and then ultimately another leg down. I think VET does go to around 1.5 cents or 1.8 cents if Bitcoin really goes down to those levels. I like VET. It is under my higher sort of risk portfolio, but I do like it, and I will buy some for the long term run. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now. Your visual is back. Okay, cool. All good.
I'm back. So yeah, ideally we are just learning and continuing to keep these strategies of tracking these things and keep look at BNB as well yesterday. That's a really good stoppage. It's a small loss on the portfolio, but look at that now. You know what that creates for the next trade or for the next thing? It's massive. Like, you got to be very grateful for them at those times. This could have been a beautiful breakout. If Bitcoin didn't turn, it would have been a great breakout. But this was really good. So what I'm looking at in BNB is it has lost very key support over here. So it looks like it is going to come down to the next support, which is around 240. And I think if this, small push up at any point, if it does, otherwise straight over here, this is where I want to see it settle. And then I want to catch a really good long and catch it all back. So always be grateful for the stop loss, especially if the prices go way below than where your previous entries were. Very important, very important. So always be grateful for that. So you can see everything's basically still showing its way down. What else? We've got engine as well. So everything's basically still pointing to the same areas of testing to these lower ranges. Very good DCA areas, but we're looking at some of the short-term ones. DYDX, I still have my spot positions, not doing too great right now, but I'm still building. I actually want to accumulate some more dollars and actually build some more. I want to balance my entry, so if I can get some more cheaper now, it will bring my other entry down. That's what I'm working on. So I still got quite a bit in spot on DYDX. What else is there? Super's very cheap. It looks like it can come to the bottom ranges. I think if Bitcoin does go to the way lower zones, Super can come 80 cents, these sort of areas. So you can see like everything's basically another 50% down from where we are. What's happening to my Solana position? Nothing right now, it's just sitting. I just want to make sure all you guys are reacting here. Okay, cool. Tons of people saying what's up. Okay, cool. Wow, look at how many dad jokes we got here. But yesterday's trade made me look like a joke. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is I don't know there's going to be so many. There's over 500 jokes here. So I'm going to go through the jokes and I'll announce the winners. And then if you want, DM me. And I'll be doing this like a lot. We got to keep the fun going through these times. So anything... so I ground him. My Princess Day music opened it and saw it's just paper jamming. What's brown and sticky? A stick. This is great. This is great, guys. If you want to pick up your day, like go and look at all of these jokes. I'll be giving you guys. So right now, as it stands, I'm about 1,500 profits, so 500. So I will give away $300. If this trade continues in profit, I'll give away another $300 as well. And I'll use this account whenever I make some profits on them, because I want to bring it back to where we were so we can all start again together. But I'll be giving away whenever I've got some profits. I'll be helping you guys out wherever we can help and get this going. Remember to use the demo account through these times. Very important. And remember BBS as well. I actually want to see what you guys are saying here. If you go BBS below, join the community, look at all these charts. So I really want to go through these. There's a dollar index and go see what we're looking at. I see someone called a beautiful bot. Well done. This is really good. There's a nice little, it looks like a Batman actually, where it's got the ear and then flat and they got the other ear. So Batman is a pattern that plays out quite often. Here we got Ethereum. I saw some guys got the shorts beautifully yesterday as well. So this is nice to see. There's some really good charts here. BNB, there was the little fake out. There's the ETH short. Look at the ETH short. Really good. This is good. This is really, really good stuff. So interact here, guys. Go find who works for you, because this will help you a lot. And please go post your lots. I am bringing the landsmen. They were the previous guys that won, and they were part of BBS, putting in a lot of effort over here. So they'll be coming on my show on Thursday. So if you do well there and you want to come on the show, I'll bring you guys out here. I'll put you guys on the show, give you guys some light, show what you are thinking, show us the vision. And yeah, so guys, let me quickly just numb down these trades as well, if they do happen. Make sure you're on the live trading section on Discord. I will be then going live on them. I'll be sending that in for you guys. And remember, if you don't know what you're doing, to go watch the tutorials on the exchange. If you're still learning, use the demo accounts. It's not real money. And let's just get the short-term momentum. Like right now, I can't do anything to help the market long-term. I can't do it much spot right now, but I can do long-term, short-term trades, and hopefully help us all build a shit ton of dollars through these times so we can keep going. And we can still keep the fun rocking and keep moving through these times. So let's stay strong through that. So keep aware of that. I see it's not breaking out just yet, so I'm not going to stick here for right now. But once they're happy, I'll be setting those live for you guys. So guys, I think that's it for now. Let's be patient. Let's see what happens. If there's a short-term bounce, let's take advantage. And if not, then let's get ready for badass shorts because the market's going down and it's going to hurt. It's going to be crazy, but let's make sure we take advantage of that. And we hopefully got some decent shorts and we keep rocking. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Smash a like, smash the subscribe button, and keep popping the dad jokes. I'm going to go through them now, lift up the day, and let's give away some money. Until then, Banter fam, much love. I'll see you in the next episode.